We're rolling. Oh, sup? Tea with me, Christopher. How's it going? I'm pumped up because the sun's shining. It's finally spring. You know, except for next week. Don't worry about next week. But this weekend, high 20s or mid 20s or whatever it is. And I can finally get to the gazebo. All the snow is melted. Everything's clear. I walked into the gazebo yesterday, last night when I got home from work, and I looked down, and the stones were like bubbling around it with water, and I started sinking because the ground is so saturated. So I got out of there. It's not quite ready. I was like daydreaming about shooting this video in the gazebo, but it's too early, unfortunately. But soon it should dry up. I don't know, a couple weeks, maybe 2 weeks. Hopefully. My neighbor's yard is like basically a swimming pool. Happens almost every year. Just depends on like the snow melting, and it's like the backyards are like kind of like a bowl, and that one is the lowest, unfortunately. So, yeah, part of that water is on my property, and it's affecting it, but it should dry up. It always does. And then we can have videos outside. Very pumped for that. Yeah, so everything's good. What's happening? What's happening? What kind of tea do we have? Today we have, it's called Tea Pigs, our signature blend, English breakfast. So it's a black tea, and it's really good. I've had it. I've been drinking it for a couple days, and I figured I'd make a video about it before I drink it all, because there's only 15 tea bags in here. So yeah, it's real good. Real tasty. Yeah, it's just about ready. It's a little stronger than like normal English breakfast. Like a full-bodied taste. Big leaf, big flavor. That's what it says. Good, it's good stuff. Oh yeah, right. Forgot about this. So my son got me this mug for my birthday, and he thought it would be hilarious because, number one, I don't really like hockey at all. Not a sports guy. And two, obviously I'm not a grandpa. I guess he was making fun of my age, I guess. Very funny. Funny guy. So, proud hockey grandpa. That was like, almost like a gag gift, I guess. Funny son. Funny guy. Yeah. Nice. Full bodied and smooth. Delicious. So what's new? The gazebo. I'll put a picture of that, the progress of the melting. I don't know, like right there. You can see it. And then what else? Last weekend was Easter weekend. Had a very delicious meal on Sunday. We had beef tenderloin and lamb. So good, very good. Some desserts after, cheesecakes, various cheesecakes and stuff. It's really tasty, really good. Yeah, there was a Easter egg hunt, and it's good. And the kitchen, I tore apart my kitchen last weekend, jacked up the floor. I made it 2x6 walls instead of 2x4, and then insulated paper barrier. I drywalled it. I am in the middle of mudding it. I'm getting a little tired, just like in general, just because working. I worked last week and all that stuff, but so this week was just kind of slowly mudding the kitchen. I will show a picture right there. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. It's coming along, but everything's a little chaotic. There's kitchen stuff everywhere and whatever. But I got someone to clean up the mess outside, take away all the garbage, and it was like quite a lot. And so the yard's looking good. I raked the front yard yesterday, and gonna do some more yard work probably tomorrow and maybe a little today. It's yeah, it's looking good. I'm feeling good. Everything's good. This tea's good. My elephant teapot is better than good because I like it so much. So what are you guys up to? You got any plans? Tell me your plans. Yeah, those are good plans. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna share with anybody else. Sounds top secret. Good plans though. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, so I started just started reading a new book. How many pages did I get? I'm at 28. Okay, so it's called Outliers: The Story of Success by Malcolm Gladwell, author of Talking to Strangers. #1 national bestseller. So, starting this. And I'll just read back to you. It's so far it's pretty interesting. I do this in my own head sometimes, as I think of a scenario differently than lots of other people think of the scenario, like social scenarios or like whatever it is. I don't know. It's just something I do to pass the time when I'm working and stuff. Anyways, in understanding successful people, we have come to focus too far. No, far too much on their intelligence and ambition and personality traits. Instead, Malcolm Gladwell argues in Outliers we should look at the world that surrounds the successful, their culture, their family, their generation, and the idiosyncratic experiences of their upbringing. Along the way, Gladwell reveals what the Beatles and Bill Gates have in common. The reason you've never heard of the smartest man in the world, why almost no star hockey players are born in the fall, and why, when it comes to plane crashes, where the pilots are born matters as much as how well they are trained. The lives of outliers, people whose achievements fall outside normal experience, follow a particular and unexpected logic. And in uncovering that logic, Gladwell presents a fascinating and provocative blueprint for making the most of human potential. So yeah, I'm gonna read that. So it's kind of like a whole bunch of little examples of successful people or groups of people and what what they all have in common with each other. Like hockey players are mostly born in like 3 different months, which yeah, it's like why does that matter? But apparently it does. Of course it does. Everything matters to uh, everything else. Like it's all in the details, I guess. You know what I mean? So that should be fun. I will update you, I guess, either when I finish it or like partway through or whatever. Yeah, so that'll be fun. It was a toss up. I have a couple books to read, and now I have to just be diligent and try to read a little bit every day, which is tricky because I tend to, especially in the spring, work gets a little more busy, and I tend to just think about work. I have a hard time separating it, I guess. I don't know. I just always think of how I can do things better or what I'm doing next or whatever it is. Yeah. So I'm going to try and read every day. Okay, you heard me. I'm going to try and read every day. I'll let you know how that goes. I may forget. I might have to leave myself a note or something. Mm. Tea's going down nice. Good tea. Um. So yeah, that's it. If you'd like to subscribe and like the video, that'd be great. Share it with other people, other tea drinkers. You know anybody in England, maybe? Share it with them. I doubt it. You never know. Could happen. I'm probably going to change out of this polyester shirt because it's pretty warm up here now. And that's it for me. So have a good week, and don't drink so much tea that you pass out. That's always my goal, is not to drink so much tea that I pass out. It gets close sometimes. It gets close. I mean, tea after tea after tea, and then so much tea, and then Anyway, I'm just kidding. I like tea a lot, as you can tell. So have a good week, and I'll talk to you next weekend.